part in the film was major, of course, bigger than Jaden's, Simeon's, or Levi's. I was the lead critique. What was the question again?
What was your reaction to the film the first time you saw it? Just be like, first time I saw the film. Okay. However
My reaction to the first time I saw the film was took the wind out of my lungs. It was just an astounding. The opening shots and the acting, and it was all just so fantastic. My favorite part of the film was probably when Carter, played by Jaden Field, was stabbed in the stomach. My favorite character was probably, wait, what was the guy's name? He was like, Tara, the guy who rejected his voice.
Carter.
No.
No, Taylor.
Taylor.
Taylor, played by Peter Bartolozzi.
Okay, I'm not going to be able to say Bartolozzi.
He just
I can't pronounce Bartolozzi.
Okay. My favorite character was probably Taylor, played by Peter Bartolozzi. Is that right? Some editing issues that they had to overcome was Simeon was being mean to the editors, honestly. And they overcame that by yelling back at Simeon and ultimately getting the things done the way they wanted it to get done, making the final product of the film excellent.
My main part in the movie was definitely the editing. My acting was pretty terrible, and I also couldn't make a lot of the time, so my main part was just doing the main part of the editing, making it cool. Our reaction to the film the first time I saw it, it was a work in progress. You know, things that needed to be done, things that needed to be fixed, but definitely a lot of good things that were in. I mean, there was some terrible acting. Like Liam was a terrible actor. I mean, we had to completely cut him out. He was horrible at acting, and just the editing and the filming. I mean, Jaden was a horrible filmer, and so we had to throw him into acting, get him off the stupid camera because he can't film with crap. My favorite part of the film is definitely seeing the Insana. I mean, the Insana is just one of the greatest characters ever. I mean, you just see that guy and it's like, yeah.
Your favorite?
My favorite part of the film is probably near the end when Carter gets stabbed by the stick. I thought that was pretty good. You know, just the guy dies and it's, wow, that kind of sucks, but it's okay because it was Carter. Some setbacks were definitely some arguments within the group trying to figure out, you know, if we were going to be able to pull this off. At first, Simeon thought it was going to be crap. We couldn't do it. Again, Liam's acting was terrible, and Jaden couldn't film worth crap. And
wasn't even in the film to begin with.
So it was very difficult trying to work together and figure out what people were best at. You know, making sure people weren't doing what they sucked at, and it was pretty difficult.
Okay, so my part in the film, let's see, I was Carter, I was an editor, I was part director, and I wrote the thing, for crying out loud. So I kind of have a bit of a part in there. So, yeah, little part.
What was your reaction to the film first time you saw it?
He likes chewing gum whenever he watches films.
I think my reaction to the film the first time I saw it, I was a little impressed because, honestly, seeing it, it was, I saw clips, piece of it, and it wasn't that great.
Was it
partially
that
my
great in
fault.
the end?
Yes, it was. I thought it was pretty good. The first time I saw the film, honestly, I was pretty impressed because what I'd seen was bits and pieces here and there, and if you know anything about film, just seeing clips without any transitions, just here and here and here, and it doesn't really go together like it should, and it looked really rough. Let's just put it like that. But the end product, I was.
All right. Next.
My favorite part of the film was Liam's iPhone in front of the camera screen.
What the flip is that?
Can we watch that real quick?
Kind of GIF?
I
Okay.
want, it's a GIF. No.
GIF?
Why did I say GIF?
Let's
Okay, I want to watch
finish this up
that real
first.
quick.
My favorite part of the film, I mean, I could say it was whenever I died, but I was actually personally kind of against that. I wanted to be in a sequel or something. But yeah, right here, definitely the action footage. I liked choreographing action. We didn't get as much as we would have liked, but what we had, it was really good.
Okay.
My favorite character is probably Duke. Little kid that gets kidnapped in the beginning. That's my little brother. Duke. Oh, well, any set problems? Well, there was a lot of technical difficulties. Just for starters, filming the location, we'd have to go here, then there, and it wasn't really in one place, and it was very difficult to get everywhere. And on top of that, our actors, if you noticed, pay attention to it. They're not really dressed like me and Peter. Partially because it was right after church, and we kind of was like, you guys want to be in a movie? Sure.
Oh,
So my part in the film is, I'm not actually an acting character, but I'm the director, you could say, co-directors with Jaden and I. And also, I was an editor. I also have a YouTube channel which was posted on. That's not really a great accomplishment, but I was just naming everything. So the first time I saw the film, get your camera in out of it.
it's a cat gun.
Come on.
Okay, retake that. Okay, so my favorite, or never mind. My initial reaction to the film was that I just saw what I was getting the raw footage through the camera, but what the heck? Okay, so I first saw the raw footage.
What is your reaction to the film?
So
first
my
time you saw it?
initial reaction to the film.
Do that again.
My initial reaction to the film was I didn't think it was actually going to work. When Jaden presented the idea to me, I thought it was going to be a cheesy film it's cheesy, but obviously I thought it was going to be really stupid. So I finally went out there. He kind of forced me to go out to film. And when I started filming, I kind of liked it better. I mean, we didn't have enough actors, but there was just a sense of like accomplishment whenever I got done with the film, and we all finished it, put it on our YouTube channel, made a short film, and I thought this film was a great production. I'd say my favorite part of the film is. So I'd say my favorite part of the film is probably during the second scene, whenever Jaden's on his own. I liked climbing the train. That was pretty cool. Like that was just, I don't know. Trains are a lot taller than you'd think they are. Sometimes just climb one and see. Just try not to get arrested. My favorite character in the film was probably Chuck Norris.
5. Set problems, technical.
So a few problems. Actually, the main problem with this film, it had a great written script. Jaden Fields wrote it, but also we didn't have enough actors. If we had the right actors, the script would have came out how it really was. But we had to improvise and basically just wing the whole script when we got out on set. But it still turned out to be a good production. So I think that there wasn't any major difficulties with the film.
Okay.
That was possibly the gayest thing I've ever heard in my life. Personally, I think Peter was the best in the film. He definitely had a strong character, played the part well. What?
Who was Peter?
Gosh.
You gotta tell everyone.
Okay, I was improvising. Now I'm ready. Take 3's the charm. We got this.
Okay, 3.
I thought Peter was a great character. He was Taylor in the film. I think he fit the part well. He had a really strong role. He did a really good job acting and everything. I think he was a good actor. Did a nice job.
Tell me who I played though.
Jaden Carter played by Jaden. I think he was just as good as Taylor. I mean, it's like comparing apples to oranges. They're different parts, but when it all comes down to the day, or when it all comes down, restart. I think Carter, who is played by Jaden, was a good character just like Taylor, but you can't really compare the two, because it's like...
2,
Sucked,
1.
but equivalent.
Okay, go.
I think Carter, who is played by Jaden, was a really good actor, just like Taylor. Quit! I think Carter, who is played by Jaden, was also really well in the film. He, just like Taylor, fit the part well, had a good character, and had strong character.
Okay.
Quit!
Yeah, well, you can edit that out later.
Nope.
Okay.
Gotta redo it. Well, quite frankly, Simeon didn't do jack. I mean, he bossed everyone around. He was a total bad person. Okay, shit. Now we have to redo it.
All right. Okay. Come on. We.
honestly, Simeon didn't really do much other than boss people around on set. I mean, yeah, he said action and filmed occasionally, but as far as helping, you know, not much. But he played a role in the part of the movie, so.
Okay, Jaden.
Yeah.
you're up.
I think Levi also played a major role in the movie. I mean, as far as getting it out there on the screen, I mean, he didn't act, but he did a lot of editing, which was helpful, obviously.
Okay.
Well, Liam.
wasn't recording.
2.
Liam, besides only telling us how bad the movie was a big hater. I mean, he hated on everybody in the film the whole time. And
It's not at all true. It's not. Like, 100% a lie.
Let's go. What are we doing? Okay.
I mean, he hated on me, but without this wouldn't even be going on YouTube, and we wouldn't even be doing it. So, I mean, it could go on Liam's YouTube channel, which has like 5 subscribers. But I mean, would it really get any views?
I'm going back.
I think Liam.
Go, restart. Just
I think Levi was a gay boy. No, okay, here we go.
Do you think of Levi? 3, 2.
I particularly like Levi's slicked back hair. I want to know the jelly he uses because I really like it.
Move.
Besides that, Levi, he was a good editor, and he really kind of gave some input in the script with Jaden. Them together kind of concocted the whole thing about the Insanas and stuff, so I thought he did well.
He was actually.
Jaden, without him still, like again, without Levi or anyone in the script or in the movie probably wouldn't have came out well. It's just a teamwork kind of thing. I think Jaden did a good role in his acting jobs. So, did good.
I'll go next. Well, without Jaden, the whole thing wouldn't have existed. It was actually his idea from the first. We weren't going to use it as our project. It was just going to be Jaden's, but because of him, he decided that we were going to write this, and it was going to be a good show. Because if it weren't for Jaden, this movie wouldn't even have been written. Well, without the Insana, we don't have a movie.
played by Logan.
Without the Insana played by Logan, well, without it, we wouldn't have a film, and so his role is very important. Well, even though Liam didn't do any editing or filming or any of the acting or whatever, Liam was still, he put input. You know, he was the critic that no one wanted to be. He was the one that said, this is what sucks, this is what needs to be fixed, and without it, we wouldn't have been able to make the film better. Well, Simeon, as everyone says, yeah, he was a little difficult at times, but he's still a good editor. He's good at what he does. That's why he's difficult. I mean, he expects it to be at a certain level, and when we weren't performing at that, and exactly, if we weren't performing at that level, he thought we were being stupid and that we needed to fix it, and we did.
Simeon, he's like a brother to me. I love that kid. But like every brother, you hate him, but you still love him. And he's a good director.
And we want to go Greek style.
Shut up! Oh, just do that again.
My Cardinals sack.
Simeon's always been like a brother to me, and like all brothers, you hate him, but you love him. There was times where he just did not think anything was going to go where it went at all. Like, at all. Like some things that happened, he didn't think they would. But he was still good. And without his input and without his advice and his critiquing and telling us where this goes, how to edit, he helped us out a lot with editing process, and very good with the actors, telling them how to influence their part to make it better. Even me and myself, he helped with Peter choreographing the action scenes, and without him, there wouldn't be a movie. Liam. He's a piece of work. A work that needs work done on it. But like apples and oranges, they're fruits. So, Levi, besides him wearing black all the time. Okay, so Levi, definitely a cool dude. You know, you think he walks right out of Grease. I mean, he's got a slick back hair. You know, he's all dressed in black all the time, which I personally like that. Some people say he needs to light up his wardrobe or something, but I like it. I admire it. I mean, look at me. I'm starting to change a little bit. This is navy. That's almost there. And his editing was amazing. What did I think of Logan the Insana? He did a terrific job. He didn't have to do anything. What's that?
What do you think of the Insana?
Okay, so this is what I thought about Logan. He played the.
Logan Carr.
So this is what I thought about Logan Carr. All right, he played the Insana. Okay, so this is what I thought about Logan. He played the Insana, and I thought he did a terrific job. He didn't have to do anything that we made him do. At first, it was a little hard to get him to realize that the zombie was supposed to be fast. If you saw him, he was like, you know. But we worked with him on that, and he put in some time that he didn't have to give. I think he enjoyed the whole thing. He was terrific in Insana. I've never seen anything scarier in my entire life, so that was good.
Without the Insana, I mean, there wouldn't be a zombie movie. It wouldn't be an Insana movie. And honestly, it just wouldn't be a movie. And I really love Insanas. I would like to just propose to everyone out there. So if you're an Insana, send me a direct message to my YouTube channel. So Peter, I mean, he was awesome. He had all this good input. He basically was the stunt director, which he actually was. That's what we put him down as. And he also played Taylor. He just had a lot of enthusiasm in the film, and he really was a driving process to just make a great film.
I don't want to talk about Peter he's awesome. Let me tell you. First of all, I don't think he's here with us right now to record bonus features, but his voice doesn't really sound like that. If you ever sound him, it's kind of not like, hey, what's up? He's a really cool dude, and the action stuff he comes up with is unbelievable. We never.